Our next guest is no stranger to this show. Sam Jay is known as an SNL writer, but also for co-creating and co-starring in the HBO comedy series Pause with Sam Jay and starring in the Netflix film You People. Sam is now back on the stage with the latest comedy special, Sam Jay, Salute Me or Shoot Me, sharing hilarious stories, personal experiences, touching on everything from gender roles, race, and controversial topics, truly taking us on a wild ride. Let's take a look.
The other day I went to take out the trash and there was a raw, loose, naked chicken breast on the top. On the top. What is that? And I spoke up, because I'm a junior man. I'm not a man yet.
Joining us now is none other than Sam Jay. Welcome back to the show.
What's going on? Thank you for having me.
We are so happy to have you. Tell me about Salute Me or Shoot Me. Where'd you get that title from?
Actually, it's off of one of my favorite mixtapes by Waka Flocka Flame. He has a series of mixtapes called Salute Me or Shoot Me, and they came out in Georgia around the time I was living there. And I just felt like that was the energy of the special. I felt like I was saying a lot of hard things and kind of drawing some hard lines, and it was like, you either gonna ride this ride or you gonna get off right here. So it just kind of felt like it captured the vibes.
And so you talking about these hard things, some polarizing topics. How did you decide what you were gonna include in the special?
I just really felt like as I was building the special, the theme started to be empathy and just how a lot of ways where we can be empathetic and we're not, and also the times when we do show empathy. And so as long as whatever I was talking about was kind of living within that house of trying to just mirror ourselves for ourselves and show how we can be more empathetic in certain situations, then that was kind of how I, chose which I was going to go with.
One of those hard topics, if you will, is racism.
Yes.
And you say that you're letting go of often racist. When somebody says something that's racist, you say you put it in perspective.
Yeah.
A lot of us haven't gotten there yet. How did you decide that you were able to get to that point where you kind of have peace with it?
Mushrooms. Sitting with myself a lot in the park on shrooms and just thinking about stuff. But no, honestly, I just think, the more you grow up and you start to find yourself in these situations, the more I started to realize the race part of it is actually the smallest part of it. And the biggest part of it is the person's going through something or is some type of jerk, and this is just the thing they know they can use to pick at you, and if you kind of take that thing away, there really isn't much left there.
It's more about them than it is about
Absolutely.
You. So you've been doing stand-up now for more than a decade. How would you say it's changed, and how do you keep it fresh and new?
I think stand-up has changed the way everything has changed. I think we're just more socially conscious and aware as a society, and so stand-up had to grow into that just as much as everything else did. And the way I keep things fresh is I just stay on the road, I stay getting up, I stay doing shows, and meeting people, talking to people about different issues. It just keeps you on your toes.
You talk a lot about personal life scenarios. You're engaged, for example. You bring gender roles into that. A lot of comedians do talk about their personal relationships as part of their stand-up. But does that ever get you in trouble? Sometimes, especially early on. But I've learned now to go to my fiance and go hey,
I'm thinking about doing this joke. Are you cool with it? Would this bother you if I said it on stage? But when I was younger and just running out there, sometimes I would say something and come home and she'd be like, I didn't like that. So I had to learn how to grow up a little bit with it.
Edit it out for the next one. What do you hope that people take away from this stand-up?
Honestly, I really hope they take away the message of empathy, and I hope, people, when they leave from watching it, they move in the world just a little bit nicer and a little softer.
Well, we so appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you
I loved you and You People.
Oh,
that was
you.
so funny and
Thank
a really
you.
a good way to talk about race in a way that I think everybody was able to kind of get. We could laugh collectively. Sam, pleasure to have you here. The comedy special Sam Jay, Salute Me or Shoot Me is now available on Max.
Yay.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.